You know, the Social Entrepreneur Award is unique in that it honors generally people from the Utah Valley, where the university is, and maybe stretch to Utah and maybe eventually beyond Utah. But there's so many awards these days for lots of different reasons that I felt the Social Entrepreneur Award ought to highlight and honor people from this area who have made contributions sometimes to the whole world, but it all starts from this area. And that was my envision for sponsoring the Social Entrepreneur Award.
Well, one of the greatest blessings of my life was to meet Joseph and Tim, and we met in 1999. It could have been early 2000 in Orem, Utah. Somebody had asked us to come together about how we might help and lift people around the world. We knew that we wanted to be able to help, but none of us knew quite what to do. The first time I heard Joseph talk about anything, he talked about his cooperative bakery that he had in Kenya. They had been trying to just create employment for more and more people who didn't have jobs through a bakery. And we thought that was an interesting idea, but not sure that was scalable all around the world. And one of the great principles, we said, we've got to do things that are scalable. And then we thought about that more and more, not only scalable, but that we could accelerate on a global basis. And so ultimately, all of us said, how can we lift 1 million people out of poverty? We knew how to access capital markets, and we knew how to build companies. And so we took those two skills, and then we started diligencing companies all around the world. And that's the heart. That's what it means, unite us. We're uniting all those around us.
Joseph has the biggest heart, and I guess if I was going to say anything, it would be that I'm so grateful that he had the heart and the fortification to blaze this trail and start TOSA.
These two gentlemen had a vision, and now the vision that they had and the dream that they decided to chase together is changing the lives of hundreds of people.
They're not just saving my life, they're also saving my family's life. They don't just touch one person here, it expands in so many ways.
They've created a movement where saving lives is the right thing to do, and saving lives is appealing.
I didn't really think I had a future. I didn't really think about it that much. I'd lived day to day, minute to minute a lot of my life. And now I can actually look in the future and get excited about the little things that I should be able to get excited about.
It was a breath of fresh air when I first met them because they talked to me like I was a real person, you know, rather than a lab rat. So I always appreciated that.
Every time they come, they personally come and genuinely see how I'm doing.
Because saving lives is something that, you know, if I can see Joseph doing it, and if I can see Dave doing it, and I see Tim doing it, I know that I could do it.
I wouldn't be here, and my life wouldn't be where it's at today if it wasn't for Joseph and Tim.
I'm fortunate enough to get to work with Tim and Joseph on a regular basis, just kind of keeping track of a few things around here. But that's another thing that surprised me is that they're here more often than I think anybody else would be. You know, they're directly involved in this.
For Tim, I would just say that I appreciate him as a mentor and I respect him so much. And working with him has been fantastic. So thank you, Tim.
Tim is the person who does all the thankless tasks. Tim is an incredible person. He never gets flustered, nothing causes him to get unstable, overly emotional about everything. It's just, let's just plow ahead and I'll get it done, and he takes the leadership in that. So he's become our CEO of just following through on every little detail that you have to have. The things that all of us never want to have to worry about, Tim takes upon his back, 50 times and just goes and executes.
Tim is like ultimate dad. He's just like really kind-hearted guy, you know. He wants the absolute best for his family here.
They're like family to us. When Delita comes in, Tim's wife, I mean, she hugs everybody. You can tell the look in her eyes that she cares about each and every one of us. When his kids come, it's just like a personal connection with them.
He's on first name basis with every single student here, and he'll actually come and ask if anybody is having a rough time or just being actively involved that way. And I love that. It makes me happy.
He's just a lovable person.
He sits there and explains everything to us and takes the time for us to understand what's going on.
And he doesn't care about where we came from. He doesn't care about our background. We're here and we decided to change our lives. And so he's going to sit there and he's going to treat us like someone that's wanting to save his life, and we're equal to him.
It's funny because I think of Tim as a dad, but Joseph is this really involved grandpa for some reason, because he does. He knows every single one of us and what we're struggling with, you know, and he wants to help as best as he can.
He shows up for all of our events, and I think that's really cool how he's very, very involved with what we do here.
One thing I'll never forget about Joseph is I met him, he introduced himself, and he came back over about a week later and remembered exactly who I was.
I know things about Joseph, about his life, he knows about my life.
And I just remember being blown away that he would actually remember my name from the first time with all this many students and family that we have in the house.
And Joseph has this uncanny ability to look sideways and to see everybody around him, and especially those who are in need.
Joseph's got a nice little style too. I like it.
Joseph loves and cares everybody here. He just brings a warm welcome to this house, to visitors, to the newest person in the house. He wants to get to know everybody.
Joseph, to me, is just a role model.
Joseph just brings this energy to the house that's just amazing that you can't find anywhere else. You just feel safe when he's here.
Hey Joseph, hey Tim, I just want to say to you guys, thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for, giving me the chance to make me a better person and to give me an opportunity to be that person that gets to make myself a better person.
I think of all the things that I have now, including my relationship with my family, the relationship with all the people around here, some of the people that I've helped raise in this house, and none of it would have happened without what you guys did here.
I think you guys are heroes.
Hi Tim, hi Joseph. I just want to say that I'm so grateful for everything that you do for me.
Thank you, Joseph and Tim. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be the woman that I am today if it wasn't for you guys starting the Other Side Academy.
You're giving everyone here a chance to have a real family.
I thank you guys for having that dream and that vision to do the right thing. And in fact, you guys started a movement and you guys are changing lives. I really appreciate it. I love you guys a lot.
My life is amazing today. Not only do I work at the Other Side Academy and I want to be here for the rest of my life to continue helping myself and helping others, but I just bought a car, I'm in a great relationship, and I wouldn't have had any of those things if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you.
So many lives, and it's incredible what you do, and we really appreciate it.
You're giving everyone here a chance to have a real family, to make me a human being again so I can go back out and be the person that I should have always been. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, and I'm so grateful and I love you guys very much.
And I appreciate you guys and I love you. Thank you.
Joseph, Granny, and Tim stay. I'm sorry that I can't be with you today, but I wanted to say congratulations on your award as Social Entrepreneurs of the Year. What you do at the Other Side Academy is so important. Like UVU, you are in the business of hope. You are in the business of unlocking human potential, however we find it. I believe in what you do. More power to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.